To make this bracelet, you will need 30 white rubber bands, 18 red rubber bands, 18 blue rubber bands, and a C-clip. The first step in making this bracelet is placing the white rubber bands around the perimeter of the loom. You'll start from the center point, move out to this one, go all the way up the side of the loom, stop here, then end on the center pin. Then you'll go to the right side, start from the center pin, move to here, you'll move your white bands all the way up the exterior side of the loom and end on this center pin. I'll start by showing you how to place the bands, and then we'll fast forward so you can see the end result. Now we've completed placing the perimeter bands. Next we will start placing the starbursts. We'll start by using a red rubber band. We'll start from the second pin from the middle and place it on the second pin to the right. We'll be placing the bands clockwise around the center pin to form the first starburst. Make sure when you put these bands on that you're placing them low enough, because you will be placing 6 bands on this pin. Next we'll lay the blue starburst. You start from this pin and extend out. Again, you'll be moving in the clockwise direction. We will continue laying the bands for the starbursts, but we'll fast forward from here. We push all these bands down. We'll start at the end point of the loom. You start by grabbing a rubber band, you twist it into a figure 8, fold it back upon itself, and then you lay it on the pin. We'll do that again for the center of this starburst. Grab a rubber band, twist it into the figure 8, turn it back upon itself, and lay it on the top, that starburst. And we continue doing that for the remaining starbursts. Now that all our bands are placed, we'll get ready to loop. So we need to turn the loom around. We grab our hook and we make sure we're placing that forward. We'll be utilizing the back portion of this hook to pull rubber bands back as we loop, especially in this design. We start from the middle pin. As I said, we use the hook to pull the rubber bands back. There's that cat band. We're going to pin that down with our thumb. Bring this blue band up to the center and around. Now we're going to be looping these bands in the order that they were placed. So we're going to be pulling the top ones out first. And the way this works out is we looped this one, so the next one we'll loop will be out to here. And we will continue counterclockwise around this circle, looping bands. Again, we stick our hook in the middle of the starburst. I know we're going to be grabbing this rubber band, so we need to expose that band, pull it up, over, and around, and loop it back over itself. Now we put the hook in the center again. We know we're going to be looping this band, so we reach in there, out to the side, grab that band, pull it up the center, and all the way around. Next we'll be pulling this band, so we reach in the center. We can reach out to the side and grab that band, pull it up over the center and around. Notice how each time you loop one of these bands, you'll see a teardrop shape. Now you stick your hook in the center. This is the next band we're going to be grabbing. So this time you're going to reach out over to this side, grab that band with your hook, pull it up over the center, and loop it out. Now you have one band left. It's an easy one to find. Put your hook in the middle, grab it, and pull it over. Now we're going to be looping the red Starburst. We grab our hook, grab this red rubber band, pull it up to the center. Now again, as I said before, we're going to be looping these bands counterclockwise. We just looped this one, so we'll be looping this one next. Use your hook, you pull it back, grab this red band and pull it out and around. Now you'll be grabbing this one, you put your hook in the center, and we go up and around. Be grabbing that one, you reach in, grab to the side, up and over. This one we pull over to this side and grab that band, up and over, reach in the middle, pull it over. So we've done 2 Starbursts. We'll fast forward through the rest. Now we'll loop the sides of the bracelet. Use the back of the hook to pull this rubber band back, and you'll be grabbing this side band and putting it over the side there. Use your hook to pull all these bands aside to grab that bottom white rubber band. You can see we're pulling that. That looks great, and we loop that over here. Again, reach in the center to grab that bottom white rubber band and loop it. Reach down the bottom and loop. We'll go back to the beginning, pull this band back, grab this white rubber band. Now we're going to go up the side. Pull these back to grab that bottom. Now we've completed looping our band, so all we have left to do is finish this off here so that we can extend it. We use the hook, we place it through this channel straight down, then we slide it outward, making sure that all these bands are around that hook. Put a rubber band at the end of the hook and pull it through. Then put those bands up on your hook. We lift the bands up off the loom, pull those up, and there we have the Starburst bracelet. Now, when this bracelet is finished, its finished size is about 4 inches. Standard bracelet size for an adult is 8 inches, so I'm going to extend this bracelet using 6 rubber bands and a single chain. And I like to use the colors that I've used in the bracelet, alternating them when I do this. So I'm going to do red, white, and blue for this bracelet. And I'll put those bands red, white, blue, and then again. Then I turn the loom around. Now at the end of the bracelet where we had that C-cap or cap band, we're going to pull that open and extend it from here. Lay that on the loom. Then we use our hook and we're going to loop these bands in a single chain. And on the end we pull this one over to this middle pin. That kind of stretches it out and makes it easier for us to attach the C-clip. Grab the C-clip, making sure that open side's there. Snap it down. We can twirl it so we know it's on. We lift it up. Straighten it out. Then we get these bands on the hook. We stick our finger in there, pull the hook out. Get our C-clip, Grab it to where the open side is right there, and we just kind of snap it over those bands. And there we have our finished Starburst bracelet.
That's what makes you beautiful.